Cheers everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's that time, it's eggnog latte time. Now I know I have complained about the prices of the drinks in Starbucks, but I am prepared to stomach it for this drink. I just absolutely adore it, and it's Christmas in a cup. Really makes me happy, so I'm not forgoing this, even though yeah, you do have to take out a second mortgage for it. Anyway, it's obviously getting to that time of year where madness arrives in everybody's house, and I have such a small amount of spare time to get things done that vlogging now is going to be taken up with festivity things, I think, because, well, I've got to fit everything in, haven't I? Now today I have driven over to Cannon Hall in Cawthorne in Barnsley. It is absolutely beautiful here. There is a farm shop here, which is the main reason why I've come, but there is also a working farm. There's absolutely loads to do, and I would highly recommend it, especially if you've got young children. They've got indoor play centres, they do fantastic things at Christmas. It's just a lovely place. So yeah, I've driven over here today to come to the farm shop, and there's also a garden centre next to it, so I'm going to have a look in there as well, because I have bought some nice things from there in the past for Christmas. It's quite a distance for me to come here. It's probably taken me about 45-50 minutes, well, a bit longer actually, because I had to stop off at Starbucks, obviously. Now usually I would go to the Chatsworth Farm Shop. That takes about 10 minutes from where I live. However, last week I had a bit of a debacle. So the Christmas markets are on. In fact, I was going to vlog it. I was taking you with me. That was the plan. But the Christmas markets are currently on at Chatsworth. They run from mid-November, I think it is, until the first week in December. They're always quite early there. However, we go every year, whether I go with friends, with my mum, but it's something that I really enjoy doing. And yeah, I was really looking forward to it this year. I decided to go with mum and dad, and the plan was to get dropped off and just have a look round the markets. So the markets at Chatsworth are free of charge. However, if you want to park at Chatsworth, they charge you anywhere between £20 and £30, I believe it is. That's dependent on the time and day that you arrive. If you buy tickets to go in the house, parking is actually included in that. There are only so many times that you can do the house, and believe me, I have done it copious amounts of times. So we didn't really fancy it this year. As I said, we just wanted to go into the market, which is free of charge. Now, I'm not mean or anything like that, but I think £25, as it would have been when we went, is a little bit steep. Now, as we have accessibility problems and we do hold disabled badges, I looked online and it said that they accepted drop-offs at the North Lodge for people with accessibility issues. So I thought, right, not an issue. So we pulled up. We were in quite a stream of traffic, and we pulled up at the Steward and wound the window down, and we just said, look, we're wanting to go to the markets and just do a disabled drop-off. We got the disabled badge out, we showed them that, and well, what came next was just shocking, quite honestly. We were just faced with rudeness, and yeah, it was really quite upsetting. Well, it didn't upset me because I'm not bothered about stuff like that now, but my mum was upset, and they were just shot us down basically straight away. No, you can't do that, you can't drop off, it's not safe to do that, you'll have to turn around. Unless you've got a ticket, you're not going anywhere near. Now, it was really awkward. I would have probably stayed and fought my corner a little bit more, but it was so awkward because of the sheer amount of people, and my mum was a little bit upset by it. So we just basically got in the car and drove off, and it was really frustrating because, as I say, I'd looked on the website. It did say for accessibility drop-offs were allowed, and there wasn't even an apology or anything from them. It wasn't even, I'm sorry, we can't allow you to do that today. You can see all the traffic. It's just really not going to happen. There was no pleasantries, kindness or anything. We were just rudely shouted at. It costs nothing to be nice, does it? And it was completely unnecessary. I've been going to Chatsworth for years and years. I've gone with my parents as a child, and now because I live pretty close, I use their facilities regularly. We have spent so much money there over the years, and just because on this one occasion I didn't want to pay £25 to park for a few hours, well, yeah, it didn't happen. And I just think they've got a little bit greedy, if I'm perfectly honest. Bad form, really, really bad form. So I've just put my parking ticket in, £3. It's a bit cheaper here than it is in Chatsworth. So let's have a look. I'm looking forward to this. I've not been for quite a while, but last time I came it was really nice. It's not the biggest garden centre, but they have some nice things. Barber for doggies. Yay! Another bit of fair isle, that's so nice. That's quite cute. How much is this? Have a look. $49.95. I'm not sure I'd pay that. And I never quite grasped why a dog would need a hood, but I like this, a little bit of leopard print. Keep the dog on trend. £50 again, it's a lot of money for a dog carer, isn't it? So the clothing range seems to have expanded since I was last here. They've got barber for men and women. Quite a wide range by the looks of it. I can take it or leave it barber sometimes. They do have some nice pieces. Now, sea salt, my mum really likes this stuff. I do like this though. That'd look cute with some wide leg cord trousers and a nice little shirt underneath. Yeah, I like that. Spied a few things I think the mum would like. It's all very country, isn't it? So what's this, Rage Barts? I've not come across that before, to be fair. I do like a nice hat though.
I think it looks as though it's gone.
Some lovely fluffy blankets. So it's kind of nice here because they put the Christmas things in with just the normal household. It's not one specific Christmas area, so it's not overload. I do need some presents for my friend and her daughters, and jewellery is always a good option for that. Yeah, they seem to have some reasonably priced items, quite mid-range things, which I think is nice, isn't it? Don't feel like you have to spend a fortune. You can always pick something up at a sensible price. These are quite pretty little bracelets. Let's have a look at some of the Christmas things. Quite tame colours, aren't they? I have quite a wide range of colours on my tree. On the main tree I do have a few different Christmas trees. But I like to pick up baubles and Christmas decorations when I've been on trips and things, and they all bring back little memories, so I'm never really one for a theme. Although I do want some flowers like this for one of the trees that I'm doing in my lounge this year. But at $3.99 I probably need about 10, and it gets a little bit expensive. I do like the colours of those though. That one looked bad in somebody's hair. Chocolate and sweets. I do like these. I bought a couple similar to this, probably not as pretty as that actually, but that's not bad, $6.99, because they're quite a good size and they are glass. All these dog things are just so cute. Now, these colours I love, this like sage green with cream, they're really calming, and yeah, do like those. That's a nice tree. I wonder if that comes with the lights on it.
Where are you? There you are.
Very, very simple. I like that picture with the trees. Love it. Oh, I love these candlesticks. They are really nice. How much are they? $39.99. Yeah. How lovely was it in there? It's problem is, it's one of those places you don't want it to end. It's just not big enough. I had to stop filming for obvious reasons. Don't want to give away Christmas presents, but yeah, I've bought one or two bits from there. It's really lovely. I'm sad I've not got my mum with me because she would have loved it. Yeah, so before we hit the farm shop, I'm just going to bring Lottie for a little walk because she's been a good girl and she's been sat in the car, haven't you, Lottie? Come on. Don't think she wants to go for a walk. Come on. Where are you going? Come on this way. Good girl. I don't know if it's wise actually walking down here. It's looking a little bit muddy, but we shall see. Do you know, it's absolutely gorgeous today. It's bitterly cold, but clear blue skies. It's beautiful. I think everybody's had the same idea as me, and we're all taking. In fact, there's a dog. Can you see him? I think a squirrel's just gone up that tree and is, yeah. If he could climb up that tree, he'd be up. But yeah, days like this are when I really, really miss flying. They are the best flying days, when it's super cold and clear blue skies. In fact, when it was this time of year and days like this, I would often fly down to La Touquet and go and buy some smelly cheese to bring back for Christmas, and yeah, and lots of nice French wine. I'd have it rolling around in the back of the aeroplane. Yeah, the plane absolutely stunk with smelly cheeses. It seemed a good idea at the time. Come on. The only downside of flying on winter days was when there'd been a covering of snow. It's amazing, everything looks the same in snow. So it was quite easy to get lost. So, something that I used to do quite regularly. Looks like they are doing some work on the house. So that is Cannon Hall itself. There is a museum in there. It's a shame you can't see it properly. It's a beautiful Georgian mansion, very pretty. And these are the grounds, which today are very much a dog walker's paradise. That used to be a greenhouse. I don't know a great deal about the history of Cannon Hall, to be fair. Probably should have done my homework. Yes, I'm slacking, aren't I? I know it was owned once by the Spencer family, because there's a pub called Spencer's Arms in Cawthorne, in the little village. But yeah, I don't know a great deal. Sorry. What a beautiful tree. Let's have a look. There's a little sign down here. Let's go and have a look what it says. It might give us a bit of information. That's a nice little contemplation bench, isn't it? Right. The gentle music of a bygone day. Oh, there you go. John Rodham Spencer Stanhope. Artist John Rodham Spencer Stanhope was born and raised here at Cannon Hall. A celebrated artist, he influenced his nieces and became a prominent associate of the pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood. Flipping heck. We think our Parkland inspired this painting, which is now part of the De Morgan collection. That lovely millstone. I'd like that in my garden as well. You see, when Mum and I generally come to Cannon Hall, well, at least for the past 7-8 years, we've always just brought Edward to the farm and things. We've never walked round properly or investigated the grounds, which is a shame really, because there's a lot of stuff here that I've missed. This is something I really want to have a go at doing. In fact, it was at Chatsworth Christmas markets a couple of years ago. There was a company there called the Willow Twisters. My mum bought me a lovely little robin, which was obviously made out of willow. Really lovely, and they ran workshops. I think they're based over Manchester way, but I'd love to do it. Fairyland was created in 1860s using medieval Gothic architecture from nearby churches. It is thought that Cecily Spencer Stanhope designed it with her father, Sir Walter. They may have been helped by her uncle Rodham, an associate of the pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood. Some pretty big carp in there. Can you see the two vivid orange ones? They are big. Unfortunately, they've locked the gate, so I can't get a closer look at it. But that's really lovely. It's a shame I can't. It is locked, isn't it? Yeah, they've proper padlocked that. There's no going near that plunge pool. I'm not surprised people would probably take it upon themselves to just start jumping in, wouldn't they? So one of the most famous Polish soldiers in the Second World War was a bear. I don't know how you pronounce his name. I'm not even going to try and say that. He never lived at Cannon Hall. Lots of the Polish soldiers who lived here had met him and fought with him during the war. Flipping heck. How cool is that? A bear soldier. I wonder who had the job of training him. Seems a bit random, doesn't it? Come on, see. So, the walled garden. Look at that. Are they pleached or are they espalier trees? That is fabulous. I do love to see that. I keep saying I'm going to try and do it on one of the I've got a big wall in my garden and it's something I'd love to try and do. It's clearly a kitchen garden with all the herbs. I'm sure that was its original purpose as well. And it looks like it's attached to the back part of the house, so maybe direct access from the kitchen. Is this a memory tree? I'm not really going to bother showing you the house today just because it's covered in scaffolding and it doesn't show you to its full glory. But I'm up at the top end here where the farm shop is, and I'm not going to go in now just because I've got the dog with me, so I'm going to walk back down to the car park, put her in, and then come back and have a look round. I'm putting together a little hamper for a friend of ours, and it's something that I quite enjoy doing, to be fair. So I'm going to go and see if I can get some nice pieces from the farm shop. I keep saying I'm going to take the dog to the car, and I keep getting delayed. I keep getting distracted by other little nooks and little paths to walk through. So that's the back of the pavilion, which I think is a little cafe. Yeah, it's just near the entrance to the car park, so you can come park up and grab a little coffee there before you take your dogs for a walk round the gardens. This is what I thought was the back of the pavilion, but I was wrong. It's a deer shelter, it's called. Recently been restored. Just over there is the garden centre where I went in first. I'm going to go and have a look at the pavilion actually. I do fancy a coffee. Can I bring the dog in to order? Is it? Oh, thank you very much. She'll just yelp if I tie her up outside and annoy everybody. Oh, you lovely little gingerbread head. Pardon?
It's quiet today, but I wouldn't tie my dogs outside.
Nah. Can't believe it's quiet. It's such a gorgeous day, isn't it? Right. I'm just going to have a Americano, please. Can I have some milk?
Yeah, of course. Take away or
Take away, please. Oh. So I've just come, I've just grabbed a coffee from that pavilion place, and God, you know, I love hats, but they aren't half itchy. Really annoy me. Yeah, I've just grabbed a coffee from the pavilion, and I've come to sit back in the car, put the dog in the car, but the battery's really low on my GoPro, so I'm going to charge it up and just sit here and have a little peace and quiet for a few minutes. I have to say, do you know, I've really thoroughly enjoyed that little walk round, and it's sad because I wanted my mum and I wanted Edward to be here to enjoy it because the weather is just perfect. The lighting is gorgeous with the sunshine, the winter sun. Yeah, it's really beautiful, and you just want to share things like that with people. I know I'm sharing it with you, but it's you want somebody to be with you as well. So the white bull over there is the restaurant, and we're just going to head into the farm shop up here now. And also up there is the entrance to the farm if you want to bring your kids. Now, I know I've got the face on a little bit with Chatsworth at the moment, but I have to say I've always thought that Cannon Hall's a much nicer
farm shop than the one at Chatsworth. It's just got a nicer feel about it. You know, they still offer everything that they do there, fantastic meats, but they've just got other little extras, and I like that. It's a better experience. Liquid tarragon. Oh, look at that asparagus. You see, that looks fab. Nice range of fruit and fresh fruit and veg and sprout stalks. There's something lovely about a sprout stalk, even though I hate sprouts. They look good. So this is the seasonal section, Christmas puddings, and yeah, some nice indulgent little Christmas treats. Pickles. So because I'm doing a hamper, pickles are always a great thing to put in there, aren't they? And they've got so many to choose from here. I mean, probably too many to be fair. I mean, just look down here. It's yeah, spoilt for choice. But they've got different price ranges as well, which I think is good. And we've always got to throw in a little dog treat. Posh dog treats. I know a little girl who'd like those. You see, so yeah, they've got kitchen utensils, they've got other little nicks and knacks, they've even got little bits of jewellery up here. Not exactly sure I want a jumper, but you know, something for everyone. What are these? Seasonal beers. Present dash, bar humbug. They're good. They're good little Christmas gifts, aren't they, for beer lovers? Pull a cracker. All right, so these are the brothers who I think own the farm, and they've been on. They've done a TV programme, but do you know what? They seem to work really hard. It's a brilliant place, so they deserve patronising people like this, I think. Oh heck. What's this? More treats. Cider. I'm not a massive cider fan, to be fair, although I had some spiced, some Christmas spiced cider the other day, and it was really lovely. Very sweet but nice. Yorkshire wine. There you go. Who knew? Although because of the climate change and things, they're saying that that England is becoming a better place for producing wine. I've not tried any, so I can't really comment. We all love a chocolate stand. Do look very nice. So they've got loads and loads of alcohol, loads of artisan gins and rums and things, so a lot to choose from. To be fair, I don't really know where to start with some of them. I've got a few gins which I do like, but yeah, not heard of some of those. Filey Bay. I wonder if that's the Filey I know and love. Malt whiskey, I've not heard of that before. And that is a pretty good beer selection. So yeah, you've got everything here, frozen department, more pickles, more, you know, tinned goods, just your normal shopping, larder supplies. So they've got everything that you actually want. You could come here and do a full shop. Yep, some more very nice looking pies. What's that one? Steak pie, chicken pie. Very nice. Pork, chicken and stuffing pie. That sounds lovely. And some Cumberland sausages. Are they Cumberlands with the rounds? So yes, I'm going to try and pick up some bits and bobs just for a hamper, pickles, and oh, what's this here? It's a fresh food. Oh, look, this is like Meals on Wheels. Look at that. So fish and chips, 2 for £12. They look good. And you've got a roast dinner there. That looks very, very nice. And then this is the deli. So what I'm going to do is I can't shop and film at the same time. So I'm going to stop filming, go and get the few bits that I want for my hamper, and then get off home. I've just got home with my bag of swag. My GoPro battery has well and truly died, so I'm just filming this quickly on my phone. I think what I'm going to do is, because it's getting quite late now, I've got to pick Edward up, my battery's gone, and I've filmed a lot more stuff than what I thought I was going to do. So I think this vlog's going to be a little bit longer than I'd anticipated. So what I'm going to do is save the making of the hamper until my next vlog, and I'll do other bits and bobs, other Christmassy things with that at the same time. I've picked up a few little pieces from there, things like, what do you call them, pickles, some nice little biscuits and things, but I'll go through it all with you just as I'm obviously doing the hamper. Another thing that I bought from there was a little box. They actually make up hampers for you. So if you wanted to go there and buy lots of bits and bobs, they will put them together and, yeah, make them look pretty with ribbons and cellophane and stuff like that. But that's the bit that I really enjoy doing. And I've got a few other pieces that I want to get as well. So yeah, so I'm going to do that on another vlog coming up in a couple of days, hopefully, if I get time. It's all getting a little bit chaotic and hectic now. But thank you so much for watching today. I hope you have enjoyed the little walk around Cannon Hall. Really appreciate your support. Please do like and subscribe. My subscribers are over 7,000. Woohoo! So yeah, next stop is 10,000. That is a big goal for me. So please help me work towards that. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.